I'm back with Geoff, and we're back in the mire. And we are picking up with the Free States questline, namely Early Warnings. So we need to go from here, where we're starting from Abby's bunker. We need to walk south along this road until we get to Raleigh Clay's bunker. We also have an objective over at Dolly Sod's to photograph the front of the Dolly Sod's cabin as part of the bucket list quest. We also have some objectives for the daily quest Queen of the Hunt, including one that's pretty close by. So we're going to start with that, in the spirit of getting distracted. Over here, I forget what this area is called, but it is a place that is reliably full of anglers. Yeah. I hate anglers. I like shooting them. Gnarled Shallows, that's the name. Swing and a miss, buddy, unless you were aiming at something over there. I'll just take my 11 harpoons back off of that guy. I should double check. Yes, my perks are correct. I don't have my ammo crafting perks on. That's always embarrassing, to get into a firefight or get killed by something and then realize, oh, I had my crafting perks on, or I had my camp building perks on. It's not great. Okay, so this is one of the sites where we can investigate to maybe find a cryptid. We should be finding out in a second if we got one, because we're here. We are here. We got a Yaguai. Okay, Ow. Okay. Okay, that's better. Woo! Okay, we don't need the harpoons off of that. You might notice we're up to 91 of them. Take a stim pack. And I know that if we don't go to check out this one, it's gonna be this one. So let's do a little run up to the north here. North into what I would affectionately call the ass end of the mire. There's really nothing up here. Oh, well, except that guy.
So, what is it?
There's a dead super mutant up here. That's weird. Actually, that's really weird that there was only one. Huh. Okay. That's fair, I guess. Certainly not ominous. But up here, as far as I know, there's just like maybe a couple of unmarked, interesting spots with some cool trees and clearings. There's one spot up north, I want to say more over here, that's got like a full-blown pre-built treehouse, which is really cool. This is just a stump and a rock. Stump and a rock. Stump and a rock. Oh, yeah, I think we're actually coming up on that area. I just watched a bunch of anglers over there die. They all just keeled over suddenly. Interesting. This really inspires confidence about this server that I'm on. That's fine. Okay, this isn't exactly the spot I'm thinking of, but it's still a cool little bit of water that'd be fun to build around. Maybe I'm thinking about, yeah, I think up there is the cool tree fort. We'll swing around back up there and maybe fast travel back to the main road because we're a little ways away now. But maybe we'll get lucky. That's a rock. I thought it might be a Mothman. It was a rock. Hello? That firefly just scared the crap out of me. I saw the marker. It's not on my compass, but it was on my map. Where are you, Cryptid? Did I just join a particularly crap server? Am I perhaps downloading a game on Steam in the background? Thinks you're like right there. Oh. Oh, there we go. You're a Flatwoods monster. You're an alien. And now you've got harpoons in you. And you're stuck in this tree. That's awesome. As long as I could still extract a tissue sample off of you. Well, now I'm glad we came up here, because obviously it was gonna be the faraway one. Well. Yep. Sucks to be you, Flatwoods monster. I got you out of the tree, though. So you get that going for you, which is nice. So the way this quest works is now we have to head back to... Oh, this is not the place I was thinking of. But it has a crashed vertibird, which is interesting. That right there is an NPC who will give us a quest to go tag a bunch of critters with a recon scope, which we unfortunately do not have one of. So, what am I stuck on? Yeah, look, I know I'm risking waterborne disease. There's no other way to get into this completely empty vertibird. Oh, well, you're here. Sorry, bud. You, that's rough. Okay. Yeah, stuff is just kind of dying. That's generally a sign that the server is having a bad day. We'll fast travel back to Abby's bunker. And then run on over to the hunter's cabin, where we started the Queen of the Hunt daily. Then we can drop off this tissue sample for analysis and stuff. And then we can get back on the road! Hooray! I realized I could have just fast traveled to the shack itself, but I realized that while I was already on the loading screen and I didn't really feel like going through another loading screen. I would rather go through these Mirelurks that are here in the Highland Marsh. Oh yeah, that one. That Mirelurk. Maybe we can have the gun do its magic. That's the wrong gun. I have the wrong gun. Help. Wow, okay. Y'all saw me hit that. Okay, we're having a slight problem here. Well. You also saw how, like, the first 50 shots I took with the minigun didn't, like, connect, right? Right. I did craft up a ton more ammo, by the way, so I'm up over 2,500, which is a nice amount. I feel way more comfortable with that. I got the blight from that fight, that very brief fight. It's very annoying. I got some mac and cheese. We'll eat that. Who shoot? Someone shoot. Someone is shooting up here. Oh, it was an officer, ghoul or scorched, whichever it was. Whichever it was, I don't really care for it. I don't care about collecting the silo code because, like most people, I will admit that I do just go to a website that solves the launch codes every week. But at least in Geoff's instance here, I will probably go through and legitimately do one silo code. However, that will require us to get to that point, which could take a minute. Please die. That was an embarrassing display against 2 ticks. Alright. Let's just put in the tissue sample. There we go.
Analyzing sample.
Hop up here and wait.
Analysis complete. Knowledge base updated.
Sweet. That's the quest. Now we get a reward. Hey, we got score for completing a daily quest. Currently, this weekend, it is double score points for dailies, which is very nice. So we get a bunch of score. And, well, that's an underwhelming reward, but that's fine. We got score points for it. You can see these are the challenges for today. I'm not going to bother doing all of these on camera because, like, mod 5 pieces of armor is boring. Use photo mode will in a group. I will honestly probably just join a random public group and take a photo while I'm in that. But while we're over here, and while we're unlocking locations, we're going to visit the Gulper Lagoon. Also, I'm going to turn off that. Turn off the Pumpkin House daily, because I just don't want these things clogging up my quest list and my map. And I like that they implemented where you can disable them like that, but or the markers still show up, but you don't have to look at them all the damn time. They're not, yeah, they're not calling out your attention constantly to go to the pumpkin house and pick 10 pumpkins again. And again, and again, and again. Yeah, that's the crashed bit of spaceship where we had to go retrieve the data logs for Commander Daguerre. And there is a legendary Gulper. That is the first of the 3 legendaries that we're going to kill today. Please die. Oh my. I might have launched that guy a little bit. Hello. Okay, there is some kind of weird ramping happening with this gun. And then sometimes it doesn't. So it's a perfectly inconsistent gun for Geoff. Get a 1-star chest piece. We got a treasure map. Nice, I know where that one is. It's in the Savage Divide. We got some stuff. We got some more stuff. And hey, we've discovered the Gulper Lagoon. Shocker, because there are all these Gulpers here. I know you're shocked. I, for one, am shocked. This Gulper's shocked. Insufficiently shocked. Please give me my harpoons back. They always have a really weird assortment of junk on them. I want to say that when they debuted in the Far Harbor DLC for Fallout 4, they reliably dropped desk fans. Like, every single Gulper in the universe had eaten a desk fan the day before. Whoop! Yeah, jump through that tree. I was about to say that'd be a neat area to build a camp, except then there's blood bugs that spawn there apparently. But I think it's just like a half-flooded shack. I think I'm thinking of another location actually. But there are many cool spots in the mire to build, and it's a great place because of the dense tree cover. Even though it's a higher level area, I say that in the one area where there's a clearing. Even though there's dense tree cover everywhere, even though it's a high level area, you don't really get Scorch Beast attacks, which you can't say for the Savage Divide or for the Cranberry Bog. Again, both very cool places, but maybe you don't want to build there, because, yeah, you'll be fending off Scorch Beasts all the damn time. This would be a cool tree to build around. Yeah, it's just, I love the terrain of the mire. And just the fact that it shelters you from scorch beasts is enough to make it a fun place to build. Some of my favorite camps have been here. But now, we are heading on up to the Dolly Sods campground for two reasons. One, we need to photograph the front of it for the bucket list quest, which will be pretty easy. We've done it before, we can do it again. Or we've been here before, we can do it again. There's a Yao Guai that always spawns here. Okay, well, that's a nice little sliver of health for you to come maul me with. No, you're very injured, sir. Sir, or madam, or giant mutant bear. And if we wanted to, we could also come back here and do the repeatable quest for the Pioneer Scouts to collect a bunch of bug parts. I think we already have it active, but we're not really going to bother with it because we've done it before and we just kind of don't care. But what we will do is there's a workshop over here and we're going to claim it because we still need to claim one more to accomplish the weekly challenge of claiming 5 workshops. And there's another Yao Guai, and I hear a bug coming up behind me. Yep, there's the bug. It's a dead bug. Ow. Okay, I was gonna say, I remember there being a Yao Guai. I need to find that. Oh, sweet. We got the quest, and it's not even claimed. And there's not even anything guarding it. So, you can see on the right it just says claim the workshop. And so we shall just go ahead and claim the workshop. And then we'll be able to throw down, like, a box to put some of the junk we've picked up. Like that box! Hey, someone else already did it. Woo! It's unowned. Unowned. Blech. It is unowned, and we're going to claim it. We can actually throw our stuff in there immediately. Let's grab that assault rifle. One of the challenges for today was buy things from another player, so I bought a clown hat and outfit in case we come across a Wendigo, so we can do that random miscellaneous quest that I hate. But so that we can get it out of the way, never have to worry about it again. Boop! Claimed a workshop, finished the weekly, got a bunch of score points, earned some atoms for rank 51. Good times, good times. We got a bunch of acid off of that. That's nice. Because there are some places where we can go to gather a lot of lead ore. That is a very helpful thing for Geoff to have a lot of, because you probably noticed I use a lot of bullets when I'm not using the harpoon gun. But when I'm using, say, the minigun or the Gatling gun, I tend to go through a lot of bullets. So more lead means more bullets. More acid means I can smelt down more lead ore into just lead. Now, I'm kind of taking a zigzag to get up here to the Thunder Mountain power plant, because that is another marker that we need to get for our map. The Thunder Mountain power plant is one of the 3 power plants in Appalachia here. And it is actually my favorite to run through and do the powering up the power plant quest, because Poseidon over in the forest is boring, because it's all low level. Monongah in the middle of the map in the Savage Divide is terrible and impossible, and I hate it, because it is full of super mutants and robots that are super tanky and just soak up a ton of hits and can murder you with one swing. But Thunder Mountain is normally just full of Scorched. Normally just a bunch of Scorched that are, they're high level. They're normally max level even, but they're not ridiculously high. Someone might already have claimed this, or they let it fall to ruin because there's Mirelurks here. Ow. I feel like you attacked me while you were running. I feel like that attack was made in bad faith, Mirelurk King. What if I don't want to defend the... I don't want to defend that workshop. Hey, buddy. Oh, a little bit of skating on the ground there. Yeah, you're attacking me while you're running. That's rude. You are rude, sir. But note that the more you damage me, the more damage I do. I'm just gonna chill up here, if y'all don't mind. I have the high ground, Anakin. What's gonna be really funny is if this was someone else's defend quest. Like if someone else... That thing hit me while it was on the ground, flipped over on its back. Also, wow, I hit the projectile from the Mirelurk King, and it made the shot explode in my face, which is just rude. Let me tell you that. Is this owned? Boom. If it's owned, someone did a terrible job of defending it. Just like, it's unowned. Okay, cool. Who wants some more XP? That's right, Geoff does. This is a lot of Mirelurks, though. Oh yeah, there's no way in hell I'm going back to Dolly Sods and fighting anglers. That's what it says on the right side that I have to defend against. Hey! Hey, where are you going? You jerk! Come back! Come back here, you stupid Mirelurk! Yeah, like I said... Hey! Oh, come on. That guy's just frickin' leaving. Ow. I think the Mirelurk just went inside. It phased out of existence briefly there, and I feel like that's because it went inside. I was pretty sure that enemies couldn't really do that in this game, but you know, I've been wrong before, and Geoff certainly has too. Anyway, like I said, or like I've been saying, I love the Mire. It is just a very neat place. It's got a cool backstory, what with the Strangler Vines and Vault 94 having exploded. I mean, it had vault raids. It's the only place that's had vault raids, so really it's the home of what at least was the highest level content in the game. Because say what you will about the Scorchbeast Queen, but we know how to mow her down. But vault raids were always a thing that you couldn't just muscle your way through. Okay, I don't really want to power up the fusion core generator, but I will for the next person who comes along, basically. I can't. Awkward. Okay, that's aligned to the main building. Okay, cool. I powered it up. I basically just needed to... It's like in Minecraft when you don't need to actually fix anything, you just need to tell the game to update stuff. All I need to do was connect something else to the... Oh, they wired all the way from this box over here too. Yeah, basically just have to do a block update. Which is fine. That's fine. I hear shooting. That's probably coming from the Crevasse Dam over here. And these raiders. Normally the place is full of super mutants. Interesting if there's some raiders up here though. Probably means that somebody has the quest from Foundation and the raider thief spawned up here. So I'm gonna do someone a favor. Not really. You'll see why. I've got a gun that melts people sometimes. Like that guy. Hi, friend.
Scared already? You
Oh,
paid for
hello.
that.
I'm just gonna chill up here for a second. 'Cause I didn't really want to start really going off with the minigun while I had that thing in my face. Again, due to explosives and me being near them. I don't want to do that either. I really just took those workshops for the experience, and really just for the experience. I guess a little bit for the drops that I got out of it. See, sometimes it deals a bunch of damage, and sometimes it kind of chugs, killing a single super mutant. I heard a rad roach. Okay, what's thanks, Lenny?
Lenny just had to have those eggs. I told him to leave the damn things alone because, oh, you didn't know what the hell laid them. But that greedy bastard didn't listen. No.
Oh,
Now
that's
we're being
rough.
stalked by Mama Deathclaw. She already killed 2 of the gang. Dragged them off to who knows where. And Lenny? Yeah. He ran away. Didn't even try to put up a fight.
I mean, to be fair,
Back. And I doubt the rest of us will make it through the night. So thanks a lot, Lenny. I hope those goddamn eggs were delicious. Because they cost us our lives.
that's the thing, where I don't know if there's resolution, like if you ever find Lenny's corpse mauled to death by a Deathclaw. Hello. Ooh, you have some 5mm ammo, I could tell, because of that minigun that you were holding until a second ago. Thank you! I'll take that so I can scrap it later. Right. T60 optimized bracers. Sure. So that's just a mod that we could just slap on to a piece of T60 armor. I forget whether... I think optimized bracers are for the arms. And that key that we just got is definitely for this truck. Definitely for this power armor. That, unfortunately, like, this isn't... That's not any better than what Geoff currently has. What Geoff currently has, as established, is pretty bitchin' awesome. I think Geoff is going to end up with like a weird patchwork set of power armor. And of course, we can never equip a helmet, because if we equip a helmet, we lose out on the fruit hat. And well, that's just no good. I think one of the... no, we have not. We've got 1 rank of full charge, which is a very useful perk for cutting down on the amount that sprinting and power armor drains from a fusion core. Because it can add up pretty quickly. And we don't want to just burn through... We only have 2 fusion cores. But we do want to be using power armor a fair amount because, you know, a lot of heavy gun perks key off of being in power armor. What's this? Bring the cat with you. Strong people are trying to protect survivors. Again with the Radiant quest, I don't want a pipe bolt action. And I hope whoever those people were, they took the cat and went somewhere else. Got a gulper. Got a gulper. Over here is Dire Chemical, a place that is very dangerous. Even when the gulpers aren't weirdly glitching out into the trees. Hey, we leveled up. How are we doing on ammo? Okay, we're down to We've used about 600 ammo. That might be a little bit much. The Dire Chemical is full of robots and chemical processing equipment. It was all set up to be automated, and it was actually taken over by the US military shortly before the Great War for, I believe, remediating water pollution. They had a project going that was of a lot of interest to the military. We're not going to go there right now. We just kind of wanted the map marker, because we will need to come back here later for other stuff. But for right now, we just need to keep on heading south to Raleigh Clay's bunker. Then we need to make a stop at Berkeley Springs, a stop at Harper's Ferry, and a stop at the Valley Galleria to finish off the bucket list quest. Right now, sometimes Wendigos do hide in these really tall trees here. Not that I'm really concerned about getting ambushed. Like, Geoff can probably handle that at this point. It's weird to hear me express any confidence in Geoff's abilities. These are dead Mirelurks. What killed them? Alright. I don't know what killed them. That's unsettling. Well, here's Raleigh Clay's bunker. What's this got? More remote door control. It's unlocked. Okay, cool. Cool. Raleigh Clay's bunker.
Scenario 1. This means you've made it to Raleigh's bunker. Which also means the Meyer detector fans must have crapped out. Next step is to find the replacement motors. If memory serves, they're in his generator room with the workbench.
Okay.
There, you have the exciting task of finding some heating coils to upgrade them.
Okay.
This will make the fans more effective to fight the moisture created by the swamp.
Alright.
Good news is, I have 2 in my bunker. Bad
I was
news
gonna say we
is,
picked up those 2.
you need 3 more. Raleigh's sure to have some too, so do a sweep while you're there. After that, your best bets are Ella Ames' bunker and the nearby relay tower. Once you've got enough, head back my way. I've got your next step set up to play once you're back. Hopefully.
Yeah, like it's... I like that...
I forgot to add. Scenario 1. Addendum.
Okay, well let's...
Raleigh's got a few schematics stashed away that can help you make some protective gear for all this swamp trekking. It'll help you blend in, make it hard for nature's latest evolutionary wonders to spot you. So, could be useful. Abby out.
Thank you, Abby. I really like that they really ran with the concept of someone who had to set up all this stuff and had and just basically had to make it so that the next person to come along could follow in their footsteps and finish their work. What is the Madigan encounter?
Is it recording? Make sure it's recording.
I got it, Eddie. It's recording. Jesus.
All right, Madigan. You want to explain why we found you out there tampering with our stuff?
Hey, you guys are always holed up in your bunkers. How else can I get your attention? Besides, a crazy contraption like that? Of course I'm gonna try to figure it out. By the way you guys came out, fully armed and ready to fight, I'm guessing it's pretty big.
What you nearly broke was a Scorch Beast lure. It's the best defense we have against them.
Whoa, you're telling me you're luring those things down? You got some balls, Free States. Even with your numbers. Taking on a beast is no easy task.
It doesn't just lure them down. We found some research and tech at one of the Brotherhood's old outposts. Ella realized if we can blast a Scorch Beast with a certain frequency, it disorients it long enough for us to go in and take it out. Neeraj and Abby started work on the tech. We tested it. And it works.
This is a real game changer, Raleigh. If what you say is true.
It's true, Hank. The system would be done if it weren't for those damn raiders.
Look, this is as big as you think it is, fire breathers can handle any raiders. But I need to know how the system works and see it in action first.
If you think we're gonna just reveal our work to an ex-Brotherhood member, think again. You want to see how this system works? Well,
Madigan was
you
ex-Brotherhood?
got some serious trust to earn.
Man, these Free States folks couldn't even get the rad roaches under control.
It's been 2 weeks since I lost Trish and Marty. 2 weeks since we lost Harper's to those things. Those scorched and that nightmare.
Pretty sure they're talking
2
about the Scorched
weeks
Beast.
keeping it together for Mike and Megan and all the others. Sam, where the hell are you? I could really use my best friend right now. This was our thing, you know. We were in this together. You started in with the secrets, the no-shows. You practically shoved Emily out the door, and now you're doing it to me. I was your best friend for over 40 years. I trusted you to help me see this through. You acted like you gave half a damn about anything besides yourself. You could have helped me. Maybe I never would have made the decision to rebuild Harper's Ferry. Maybe half my family would still be alive.
Rough. So the Sam that Raleigh Clay is talking about there is Sam Blackwell, the senator for West Virginia that was sympathetic to the Free States secessionist movement and wound up hiding out in a different bunker and going off the grid, I believe because he was pretty much developing Alzheimer's, like, as things went on. And his daughter had to pick up a lot of the pieces there. Yeah, the story of the Free States is not a particularly fun one. But, as the Overseer would tell us, it's all part of a story about how we need to work together or we're all boned. Oh, this is annoying. Is that it? Nope, it's not it. I really don't want to retake that. And the terminal has locked me out. But I want to read Raleigh Clay's terminal. I want to read it. Oh my god. Please. Please. Oh my god. Keep your secrets, Mr. Clay. No. No, 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 no. Geoff is not a quitter. Geoff is not good at hacking, but he's also not a quitter. Alright. There we go. A new independence. Sam and I finally made the call. The Free States are officially underground. He handed over some documents declaring our secession, and that was that. Alright. Armageddon. Yep. Yep. Everyone's a little shaken up. God forgive me. Ugh. Can't let anybody in. All clear. 2 years since we went underground. They stayed under for 2 years. Okay, well. Okay. Now we need to go to a relay tower. That one, we've been there before. There's super mutants up there. That ain't bad. And Ella Ames's bunker that we have also been to. So, I think what we're going to do is we're going to fast travel up here to the relay tower. It's actually really close to our camp, and I probably should have just fast traveled to our camp and saved myself some caps. Oh well. I didn't. If memory serves, this place will be full of super mutants. Maybe we'll get lucky and we'll get to take out another legendary for the daily. People up doing... Oh, people are up doing guided meditation. Oh man, another portable power pack. That's one of those ones for the Foundation daily. Hi. Okay. Alright. Taking this minigun. Also taking that minigun. Scrap them. Hopefully learn some more mods for the minigun. Doo-ba-doo-doo. Heating coil. We got a heating coil. We don't need to worry about that. That's just a Tesla mine going off. Pick up some dirty water. Yeah, alright. That was easy. Now we can fast travel back to Ella Ames's bunker, which we discovered at some point while I was just screwing around. Yeah, that thing fired again. Now, Ella Ames was one of the scientists of the Free States, and she was working on some new chems to guard against radiation. Better than Rad-X, the stuff that the basic stuff that we have. She was working on something called Rad Shield. And that is a quest that we will probably save for another day. Right now, we're just here for the heating coil. I think it was a heating coil, right? Also, let's put Gunsmith back on so our guns don't break as often. Scrap you, scrap you. Don't learn anything from either of them. Fine. Now, the good news is that none of these bunkers really have much to speak of in terms of enemies. It's pretty much just rad roaches, if anything. Rad roaches and sadness. I owe you toilet paper? Rude. Yeah, you should have used that glowing fungus. Ella's log.
July 15th, 2079. Wow. Who would have thought a little radiation would turn this world upside down? We were down in those bunkers for what? A couple of years? There's no way radiation did all this all by itself in that amount of time. I mean, first off, this place is crawling with those orange-red vines, the likes of which there is no precedent for. I saw a toad that wouldn't even fit in a bathtub. A 12-point with 2 heads. Be still my heart. And insects. Oh, you don't even want to know about.
Checks out. Oh, someone launched a nuke.
I've started
Hey,
taking
I know them.
samples for analysis. Hopefully the plants can still be used for some good old holistic treatments. Raleigh's getting to work on a series of tests for the water and stuff.
Attention, citizens.
No, I want to hear the rest of the...
Nuclear strike imminent.
Alright.
Please exit the area at your earliest convenience.
She was working
Thank you
on
for your
Scorched Plague
cooperation.
stuff. Do I get to hear the rest of that now? I probably won't get to hear the rest of that now. That might have been it. I'm gonna look at that in a second. That's Niraj's confession. Research studies. All theories. Diseases. Okay. And information regarding the following diseases once you get some proper rest. Dang it. Scorched. Radiation signature. Unique radiation signature. That would be from the depleted ultrasite. Yeah. Group recognition. Yep. They got kind of a hive mind thing. Scorch beasts. Apex predator. One of those cute little pygmy bats we used to chase out of the caves. They'd have their revenge. Yep. And then Rad Shield. Forest provides. Found some fascinating research from Vault 94. Red vine, protect against radiation. That would be strangler vines. Yep. challenge, getting in there in one piece. Whew. Yep. She didn't make it. And I believe her research is up at Southampton Estate. In fact, I'm pretty sure it is. Where's this nuke going? It's a Scorch Beast Queen nuke. Okay. Alright. Okay. We can work with that. I was gonna say, don't eat my power armor game. Let's hop into some power armor and take a break from our Meyer quest line and go kill a Scorch Beast Queen. I will probably even actually cut this out because I've recorded it several times at this point and it's just not as interesting anymore. We'll probably pick back up at Abby's bunker. Okay. We defeated Scorch Beast Queen. It was over really quick. We got a trash legendary. That's fine. Moving on with our lives. And we are back at Abby's bunker and ready to craft some upgraded motors, so that we can get the fans going on these scorch detection system thingies. Yep, alright. Gotta make 5. Doot. I swear I did 5 there, but... Alright. Now I think we gotta do a thing with her terminals? Yeah, we do. Good thing we got this Pip-Boy, otherwise we wouldn't know what the hell we're doing. Alright. Motors upgraded.
If you're hearing this, it should mean you've got yourself 5 upgraded detector motors and 1 working uplink. Now for the fun part. First, you need to repair the damaged Scorch detectors in the mire. Second, that communications uplink needs to be set up on the antenna at top of the world. You may or may not have encountered a lovely Miss Nanny there that goes by the name Rose.
Great.
I programmed a holotape you want to give her along with the uplink. It explains how she can benefit from all this and get her to help us out. The only way we get that uplink set up is through that Miss Nanny.
Okay.
Finally, once you're done, you get to come all the way back here. Yep, that's right. We're not done yet.
Whee! The fun never ends with us in the mire here. Wait, what's this? Holotape for Rose. Cool. What is holotape for Rose? Great. I don't know what that is. Okay, so the next quest in this chain, reassembly required, requires us to... Okay, let's turn that off. Let's turn that off. There is a Scorch detector right outside Abby's bunker. There's one down by Thunder Mountain Power Plant. One, and then there's 3 kind of around Harper's Ferry. And then we have to go give a holotape to Rose and convince her to put the uplink on top of the world. I'm sure that'll be easy. But for now, that's gonna be it. So signing off from Abby's bunker. This is Geoff. We've done good work today.